Hello everyone. So in the last video, what we have done? So we have created the project. So Git demo project is created. Under that we have created a package and then we have created the class files. So now what we have to do is, now what I'm going to explain you is, in this video, I'm going to tell you as a team lead, what I'm going to do. First, I'll create a new repository. Okay. So new repository which I have already created, right? So if you look at our GitHub, where we have created our new repository. So if you look at here, we have already created a new repository. How did we create? You've gone here and then click on new repository, and then under that you have this link, and I have shared it with you guys in the previous video, and I have saved it into one notepad. Okay, so once that is created, now what you have to do is, so in every aspect of Git, as I explained you earlier, first you need to have a working directory. What do you mean by working directory? So you have to create your local Git repository. So to do that, you have to click on this search button. So you have to write Git repositories. If it is already available, you can directly click. If at all you don't have, you type here Git repositories, then you will get the Git repositories. You can do, like as I told you in our previous video, create a new local Git repository. So you can click like this and you can give the repository name, and there will be a master branch. Because I'm the lead, so there will be a master branch which will be created. What is the branch? We will get to know later. As of now, you can create a new Git repository using this option. If at all you don't want to do it from here, what you can do is, you can go to your project, right click, and once you right click on the project, you will have an option called team. So there you will have an option called share project. So once you click on share project, so what will happen, if we have created our repository earlier, that option will be displayed here. So if at all you don't create that repository here, what you can do is, you can use or create repository in parent folder of object. Then you select this, then automatically it will create one repository for you. Okay, so once you create that, just check this item. You can click that and then check the checkbox or create a repository, and then click on finish. You have to click on create repository and then click on finish button. So once you create that, what will happen, you will be able to see your repository at the bottom. So just see here, your repositories are here. So you can see whatever the repository you have created, that will come here. So now if you look at the working tree, see here, there is a working tree. Under that, whatever the file you have created, those files are here. So whatever the project you have created, that project will be displayed in your local Git repository. So now what I'm going to do is, and if you look at the branches, you will have only one branch. That branch we call it as master branch. Okay, so you will not have any additional branches. So you will have only one branch, that is called master branch. So you don't have any additional branches. So just remember this point. And after that, what you have to do is, you have to go to the project one more time and then click on team, go to team. There you will be able to do add to index. So add to index is used to add your repository to local. So that means you are adding it to the staging. So first you are creating the local repository and then you are adding it to the staging area. And after that, what you have to do is, you have to right click and go to team, and then you have to commit the changes. So when I click on commit changes, see, adding files to the local, see whatever the files you have, so those all files will be displayed here. And then you are going to write the commit changes, like first change, or you can write base project and then click on commit. You can do commit and push also. Push means you're trying to push this code to your GitHub. I'm not doing that now. For now, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to click on commit. So once you click on commit, so what will happen? The project will be committed, and then you will be able to see. And then if you look at our Git repository, see here, this is our Git repository. And if you see Git demo, we did not push any code to this particular place. See here. So this is the Git demo repository which I have created. Now I will push my code to this place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click here and then go to team. There is an option called go to team, and then there is an option called remote and then push. Click on this, and then you have to provide the URL, whatever the URL of the Git you have. Take this and then put it in the URI, and then you enter your Git user ID and password. Okay, I'm giving my Git user ID and then password, and then click on next button. So once you click on next button, it will ask you to give the source. Our source is master branch, and then click on add specs, and then click on finish. So once that is done, it will again ask you to give the user ID and password. Sometimes it is not working for most of the people. So to do that, what we have to do is, I'll tell you. Okay. So click on login. So a lot of people are facing this problem. So when they're trying to do from their local repositories. So generally in the organization, this user ID and password, it will work. Once you click on login, automatically the code will be moved to this place. So now if it is not working, what I have to do? So to do that, what we have to do is just click on cancel and OK. You go to your GitHub repository, and there your GitHub you go, and there you will have an option called settings. Click on settings and then scroll down to the bottom, and there is an option called developer settings. So click on that. There you will have an option to generate token. So personal access tokens you have to click, and then tokens classic. So click on that, and then generate new token. There you have to select the generate new token classic option, and then you just type push or something, whatever you wanted to give. You can write a note, and then you provide all the possible access, like irrespective of the meaning, just check all the check boxes. This will give you the required permissions to move your code from one place to another place. Okay, so what we are going to do is you just check all the check boxes, and then you are going to, once everything is done, you click on generate new generate token. See here, the token is generated. You can click on copy, and then you put that token into your notepad. So now this will be your password. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll go back to my Eclipse one more time, right click on the project, and then go to team. After that, you have to go to remote and then push, and then you have to give the URL, whatever the Git repository, you take that and then provide it here, and then provide your username, gmail.com, and then you provide the token whatever you have generated just now. Copy and then put it here, and then click on next, and then it will ask you to select the master branch, and then click on add specs, and then finally click on finish. So now you won't see the error. So see here, pushing the code, and if you look at push it to our git demo.git. So now what is happening, your code is moved to your repository. Now you go back and to your GitHub, and then see Git demo. Under Git demo, whatever the code you have pushed, so that code has come. So this is how you will be able to push your code to your GitHub. So this is the first step which will be done by your development lead. So it will apply, it is applicable for testing also. Even though if you are an automation developer, your automation lead will create the base project, and then he will push the code to the GitHub. So from here, what we will be doing is the rest of the people are going to take this project and download this project. That means they will be pulling this project into their local and they will be working on it. So now what we have to do is we have to add some collaborators to this account, and then we will give the URL to the people so that the GitHub location, whatever we provide, so those people will be able to download this, and then they will be able to generate the project. See here, once I go to settings, there is a collaborators. So when I go to collaborators, so what we have to do is we have to add people here. So your lead will add all the people, whoever is going to be part of this project. Let us say I am going to add one person, Pavan RKN, and then click on add to this. So now Pavan RKN got the access. Now what I have to do is, so this guy will log in, and then he will be able to download the project to his local. That is how he will be able to log in. Let me log into that account and show you how the Pavan user ID will be able to see that link. Okay, so if you go here, I just logged into that account, and then see, there is one place where you will be able to see the invite which we have sent just now. Okay, so I've just clicked on the invite, and then probably that person might get the URL. Just see. Yeah, this is the URL. This is the ID. You should be able to see that link what we have sent. Let me see whether it has gone to spam or something. No, it is not there in spam also. So if it did not come, I'll do it one more time. Okay, what I'm going to do is go here. Since it has already, it is given, it's not allowing. I'll just remove, and one more time I'll add. I'm just adding one more time, guys. onearcane@gmail.com. Add to this repository. Now hopefully he should be able to direct access. I have gone. Okay, so just see what is that, whether he has received it or not. Yeah, see here, now we have received the invite from RKPONE. So this is another account which I have used. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go and click on view invitation. Assume I'll be another person where this is a Pavan RKN user, where he will be able to go to this project, and he will be able to see the Git demo project, and then from here he will be able to see an option. Okay, he will take this and then he will clone it to his local. So how the member will do, we will see it in the next video. So in the next video, what we are going to do is, whatever the work is given it to you in a project, so how do you take it into your local, and what kind of activities you do as a individual developer, and what kind of request you will send it to your respective peers. You might be interacting with these peers, and also you might be working with your lead for review. All those things we will be understanding, we will be able to understand in the next video.